My name is Zach Dixon and I am the Sales Manager at Lucidity Cloud Services, and today I will be taking you through a demonstration of our hub for simplified working, Lucidity 365. So as you can see here, I am already logged in to Lucidity 365, but typically all you will need would be your Office 365 username and password. You will then be challenged by a multi-factor authentication prompt, but once that has been approved, you'll be passed through into the workspace and you will land here on your personal space. Before we go too much further, I would just like to touch on a couple of the customization and branding options. So obviously the workspace itself is fully customizable in your personal space. You can change this to look and feel however works best for you. But we do have some branding options in the workspace also. So as you can see here, we have set up a demonstration company called Advery. This is their logo. This also functions as a home button. So you can click this at any time and it will bring you back to your personal space. And we've also got a logo down here in the bottom right hand corner with the corresponding color scheme in the header up top. So in your personal space, Lucidity 365 does fully integrate with Office 365. So as you can see here, we do have a live tile which corresponds to your Outlook mailbox. So this is a real-time tile. So anytime you get an unread email, it will pop up into this tile. You can send emails from here also, and you also have your Exchange calendar featured in your personal space. You can create appointments. You can see what appointments you might have upcoming in your working day. You also have the option to include shared calendars or resource calendars as a drop-down on this tile. So it's nice and straightforward to get a high-level overview of what you've got going on today. You also have Microsoft To Do, which is a great way to keep on top of your tasks for your working day, as well as being able to access your recently accessed and your bookmarked documents. Now you can actually elect whether they should be opened within Office Online or whether you would like to use your local version of Office, depending on the file type, obviously. And you can also create documents from here within the workspace as well. We also have Microsoft Teams channels featured in the workspace. So this is a great way to go and get access to a document from a specific team, so you can collaborate on it with a team member. You also have all of your line of business applications, both Microsoft Office and other SaaS applications that are featured here in the workspace. All the SaaS applications are secured by Azure Active Directory to deliver single sign-on. So that ensures a real smooth user experience. You log into the workspace once with your Office 365 username and password, and then you just need to click on a tile and that will launch you into the SaaS application without you having to put in any more usernames and passwords. And I will do a demo of that shortly. We also have announcements delivered to your personal space. So this is a really good way to keep on top of any internal communications that you need to be aware of. You can also create announcements should you be an administrator to broadcast out to the wider group. And you also have the Lucidity support tools featured here on your personal space. So it really becomes a one-stop shop for everything you need in your working day, including being able to log support tickets with Lucidity. We'll just do a quick demo of how easy it is to add tiles to the workspace. So for instance, if I wanted to add this video tool, if this is available to me in my app store as defined by my organization, I can just add that myself and I can then locate that wherever I want to in my personal space. Moving along to a new feature in Lucidity 365, shared spaces. So shared spaces are really cool. These kind of fit into the logical team structure of your organization. So as you can see here, we've got finance, we've got management, we've got HR, we've got operations. You can have shared mailboxes and shared calendars delivered to these shared spaces, so you and your team can all have access to all of the information that you require. You also have access to the applications that you and your team may need to access, and these can be secured via single sign-on. Typically, we don't recommend finance apps are secured via single sign-on from a security perspective, but all the other applications you should be good to go with. I will do a quick demo of the single sign-on application, so I'll just click on Trello here. And if you watch a URL, you will actually see that it goes up to Azure Active Directory. It grabs the credentials from Azure AD. It takes you to the landing page of Trello. It populates those credentials in the fields and it passes you straight through. Now, I didn't actually see the password there, so from a security perspective, it's very, very good. You can provide access to these tools for your users without actually having to share any passwords. We can also deliver remote desktop applications from Lucidity 365, either as an HTML5 browser tab or as a published applications. So even if you do have some legacy applications or hosted applications that you need to bring along, we can also facilitate that from within the Lucidity 365 workspace. We do typically look to secure these shared spaces in a logical manner along with your existing security groups so that users only get access to the spaces that they should have. And as you can see on the finance page, it does fully integrate with Power BI. So this is a great way to get some high-level visibility over the data that is important to you and your team. You can click through into the full Power BI application should you need to do some deeper analysis also. We do also deliver industry news to RSS feeds, and again, you can have multiple RSS feeds coming into a single tile. And it's a great way to keep your users engaged with your external presence if you have a Twitter feed that can be delivered back to these RSS feeds so that they all stay on top of what you are out there communicating in the wider world. Finally, with regards to shared spaces, we can also deliver rich media content such as video to the workspace. This can all just be clicked and it will all work as you would expect it to. So this is a really good way to keep users engaged with marketing material or training material. We have also been developing some features for IT administrators. So as you can see here, using our Power BI dashboards again, we've integrated this to the Office 365 Management Console. So for IT administrators, this is a really good way to see how many licenses you're consuming, how many of those licenses are actually against active users. So there's some ways to drive some cost savings here also. And we've really got some instant visibility across your Office 365 tenancy. You can see what tools they're using, which is a great way to identify some potential training opportunities. And you're also able to look at how much storage is actually being utilized across the various components of your Office 365 suite. So here you can see Exchange, SharePoint, OneDrive. So again, excellent for IT administrators. The next thing we plan to do is to actually expand this to the Office 365 Security and Compliance Center, so we can bring back dashboards that represent things like bad logins and other security alerts, how you're tracking from a compliance perspective against your corporate policies, as well as your overall security score from the Office 365 perspective. We will also be extending that to integrate with our network hardware partners APIs to deliver security statistics directly from your firewall. So again, a great way to get some high visibility across your entire security stack to ensure that your business has got the correct security posture. So these features will offer IT administrators a lot more visibility and transparency in managing both their security posture, as well as ensuring their business and their users are safeguarded in this cloud-first modern world. If you would like to explore Lucidity 365 more, please reach out. You can find us at lucidity.co.nz. More than happy to run through a personal demo of this, and thank you for watching.